Hello, wonderful you. I am just out for a quick little walk, enjoying the evening air. My kids are both finally in bed, and I wanted to share something with you that really started to help me and my horse. And because I think everybody needs to hear this stuff, I decided I would come on here and chat about it. So, what I want to talk about today is the importance of having a plan, but at the same time, being flexible with that plan. So, to get, I guess, more to the point, is when you have a plan, your horse can actually know what you want. Now, this really was like, I've always heard this in the past, that you need to have a plan, you need to know what you're going to do, and all this other stuff. And I was having a hard time balancing the whole have a plan and then listening to my horse when something was coming up that he was concerned about or not responding to. Oh, the little pony's coming up to say hi. And I was having a really hard time balancing it, and so I wasn't really enforcing much of a plan because I was worried that I was going to then miss any concerns or worries and stuff like that, because my plans always had a habit of exploding on me. So this was back when Ace and I had first started our journey, and if I pushed him too far on something following my plan, then that is when he would explode. He would buck, he would rear, the whole 9 yards. He would try to bolt to get away from me. He was just not a happy camper. So then when I started to learn about listening to those subtle stress indicator signals, that I learned that from Warwick Schiller. So don't think this is all from me, guys. I didn't invent this. This is all from what I've learned from very wise individuals. And so once I started to learn to watch for his stress indicators, then I was really starting to respect them and work on those. But then when I started doing that, I had no plan. And so I was really having a hard time going back and forth. So then when I went to the Jonathan Field Clinic a little while ago, he really talks about the importance of having a plan. And I was blown away with how much it actually helped our relationship, because now I feel like I can understand Ace. I see his stress signals, his stress indicators, all of those things that Warwick was so amazing at teaching me through his video subscription. But now that I had Jonathan's tools of really coming up with a plan to use my body language, my intent, my energy to execute my plan. And Warwick gets into this too, but everybody talks about things in slightly different ways. And for some reason, how Jonathan presented it just really clicked with me. And so he had us do some exercises on the ground, and I really had to use my body, my energy, my intention to control Ace. And I had to be thinking exactly where I wanted him to go, or he was immediately off the path. So I'm trying to direct him around pylons while he's lunging around me on the far side or the inside, far side or inside. And so it took a lot of focus. And when we finally got into the groove of it, I was just floored with how much he relaxed. He was stretched out, his top line was low, he was rounded, he was stretching forward, stepping up, like absolutely everything. It just looked phenomenal. And so when I had time to reflect on that, I realized how important it really is to have the best of both worlds. You need to be able to see those stress indicators, their worries, and address them in the moment instead of letting them build and accumulate and get bigger, bigger, and bigger, and then all of a sudden you're dealing with, an explosion. But at the same time, you need to have a path, because when you have a path, when I had a path, sorry, my beautiful horse is over there distracting me. When I started having a path, Ace was able to look at me as an actual leader because I knew what I wanted, I knew where I wanted him to go, and I knew at what speed I wanted him to do it. And so I'm not nagging at him. He's not getting into trouble for doing something that he thinks I want, but I don't even know what I want. And so I nag at him because it kind of wasn't what I wanted, but it wasn't really what I wanted because I had no idea what I did want. If that makes any sense. I don't know if you can relate to this, but once I was able to really precisely ask him specific things while respecting his stress indicators, everything just connected. And it was super, super fun and really, really cool. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. And I would just really encourage you guys to, stay on your journey. Keep working, keep plugging away. Don't be shy. If you ever want to reach out to me, go ahead, drop a comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit subscribe and you'll be notified on the next one. All right, take care. See ya.